Good morning, everybody. This video was supposed to be me making the cafecito. Unfortunately, it did not do its little magic thing when I made it, so I will have to try again another day. So instead, I'm going to talk to you about a few tools I use that you will kind of see throughout my videos and tutorials, just because I really want to teach you how to make all of these fancy drinks at home. And so there are really 2 or 3 types of tools I have discovered you should have in your home to make them. None of them are expensive. I will never, ever say, go out and buy a fancy espresso machine. No, it's not practical. And I live on a budget. I was a college student at one time, too, and it's COVID. Like, people don't have a ton of resources to spare on anything. So these are the kind of 2 or 3 tools that I'm going to talk about today that are fairly accessible to most people. If they're not, I'm sorry. But that way you can kind of make all the drinks that I'm making right at home. I want to save you all money. I want to teach you that just because you can get it at that drive-through joint down the street doesn't mean you can't do that same thing here at home. We're all home a lot. We're all stir crazy. I'm in Minnesota. We are headed into winter. I like the fall, but I admit we have all been home since mid-March now. We're all stir crazy. So I'm doing a lot of cooking and definitely doing the coffee, experimenting on fun drinks. So let's figure out how to make those fancy drinks in our own kitchen and save you a fortune without the risk of going out. Unfortunately, since going out is a risk now. First thing, I make all my coffee in a French press. We do have a coffee pot because my roommate uses it. I don't really know how to use it. Like, I'll use it if I have to, but I probably was like, okay, how do I make a coffee pot again? Thing I learned about a French press is you can do more than just coffee with it. You can froth your milk in it. Yeah, you have to heat your milk up either in the microwave or on the stove before putting it in here to foam it. But that's another awesome use for a French press. Everything I'll be talking about today should have more than one use. Otherwise, it's just super affordable. So, French press. Make your coffee, froth your milk. I also have an insulated version, so that way I can kind of set it on a table if we're outside. Then it just stays warm longer. What Andrea down with Twin Engine Coffee told me about last winter was an actual stovetop milk frother. It looks a lot like a French press, as you can tell, but it has a double filter to really aerate the milk, and this can be done on your stovetop. I have a gas stove, so it does get really hot, but this was only $15, and then I never stopped going out for coffee after that. Really easy, convenient. I put it in the dishwasher. It's stainless steel. There's tons of different versions around the web. Please do not invest in the $100 countertop electric milk frother. It is not worth the money because that's all you can do with it. It'll heat your milk and it'll froth it. It looks really cool from that name brand. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Because a lot of times it's all you can do with it. And then how do you keep it clean? How do you keep it sanitary after you putting milk in it? I'm sure there's instructions, but just don't do it. It's not necessary. The other new thing that I got about a week ago, and Andrea is laughing at me, but that's okay. I'll love her anyway, is a stovetop espresso mocha pot. I made the mistake of getting the 1 cup. That's total marketing. It is 1 shot of espresso. This little guy, you put your water in the bottom, and then there is a metal filter that you put your scoop of coffee in, and it bubbles up into the top like a percolator. This cost me $25 at Target, but the 6-shot version was only a little bit more. If you choose to invest in the mocha pot, which unfortunately you will need when we make the cafecito, just go all out and get the bigger one, because then you're not having to, if you're making coffee for yourself and your roommate, you don't have to do 1 shot, wait for it to cool, clean it, and then start again. Just get the bigger one, save yourself a lot of time. hindsight, it's always 2020, right? So these really are the two or three tools that I'm going to recommend. The other awesome thing that you should go through your junk drawer for, that a lot of people have, but maybe you don't realize it, is an electric whisk. Those are those little battery-operated whisks that are milk frothers. A lot of people get them free with small appliances. That works great too. Again, that you'll just have to heat your milk up ahead of time for your cappuccino. The mocha pot, you can make all those yummy, rich espresso-based beverages like the lattes, the cappuccinos, with that nice, rich, concentrated espresso that you won't get with a French press. I'm making my cappuccinos that way for a long time, and now I don't know when I'm going to use my French press again because I drink cappuccinos and lattes every morning. Or my little cafecito that doesn't turn out. So these are the tools that you will see me use in the future in my tutorials. I hope that you have access to some of them to follow along. Otherwise, if you have a birthday or a holiday, put it on your wish list. Maybe somebody can gift it to you. Otherwise, I'm a big fan of Goodwill, just because, why not? I got sheets at Goodwill because they were still in their original packaging. New. Check Goodwill, see what they have. Check Facebook Marketplace, see what people are getting rid of. Please don't go out and spend a ton of money on coffee making gadgets. It's just, I don't know, it's not necessary. So, all right, everybody, thanks. I hope to really have a video where the cafecito will turn out soon. Thanks for following on. See you next time.